Schengen, as you might recall, some of you, this was a very heated debate almost 2 years ago about Schengen and our external borders. And of course, if we want to have the possibility to travel freely within Europe, one of the most beautiful achievements in the European Union, we must make sure that Schengen functions and that it is based on trust, that member states trust each other. And that was not the case 2 years ago. So the European Council asked the Commission to propose new rules for this. We had already started that work because we saw that it didn't always work in the member states, but so far it has been a purely intergovernmental system. So member states check each other. And unfortunately, that has not been very efficient because they tend not to want to criticize each other. So we have proposed a more communitarian, a more community-based system where the Commission, with experts from member states and other stakeholders, regularly check that Schengen is functioning and can make very early recommendations if it's not functioning, so that we can remedy it quickly with mobilizing funds, technical expertise, staff, etc. So the Commission made a proposal for this, and last June it was rejected in the Council. All the ministers said that this is going too far. We want to have control over our own borders. So now 1 year has passed almost, and we have been discussing with the Council and the European Parliament, who is very much on the Commission side on this, not because the Commission needs more power, but because we need to have an external, not member state-led process to review this so that it is independent. And it's been very difficult negotiations. We are approaching a compromise. It is within reach, but there are still a few issues to divide, where we are sitting together with member states now under the Irish presidency, with the Parliament and the Commission, to see if we can find a compromise that is more European-based, that we have very clear system and rules if it's under exceptional circumstances would be needed to close a border, so that we know exactly why and how we do it. So that cannot be used as a domestic tool in an election campaign or in a political sensitive moment. I hope we can find an agreement, but we are not really there yet. I hope that answered the bulk of questions that concerned Schengen.